welcome to the Weekday Update. My name is Tyler Bublitz and I'm the Director of Youth and Family Ministry here at First Lutheran Church of Bemidji. And let's get into the news. This week there's a lot of little things that we have in the news, so we'll kind of try getting through it pretty quick this week. And then stay tuned to the end. There is a major announcement that I'm looking at possibly putting on here. And I've gotten some early feedback from a few people that sound like a good idea, so stay tuned for that. So first, our leading story is our Bishop Bill Tesh, has put out a video for young people. So if you want something, just some additional encouragement, if you want to see our bishop in a leisure suit from the late 1970s, I'd highly recommend the video. It's a great little video, and it's really encouraging to look at some of the positives that are coming through this time. So the links to that will be down below, and make sure to check out that video. Second, seniors, if you haven't reached out to talk about if you're wanting a senior blanket or not, or wanting that recognition in that service that we're looking at doing in August, please reach out to me by June 1st. June 1st. That's coming up very quickly, so I hope to hear from you on that. Also, for especially focusing on those high school students, but also then the college students who have gone through this process, this Life After High School sheet. Again, I'll have the links to that attached down below. I'd love to hear feedback, love to hear your thoughts. And if you're working through that, reach out. I'd love to have further conversations with you on that. Again, in links down below, there's a couple different opportunities based on your age group on some different small group discussions. Some of them, if you would want to have me involved with some of that, let me know. Otherwise, it can be something that you're just kind of doing, or maybe having a couple friends get into. So there's one that's candle time that's a little bit more designated for kind of those late confirmation high school age students. There's one that's called Passage that you sign up for, which is connecting mostly for about seniors in high school, a little bit on that, around that age group. And then there's also Abide, which I know they just finished their closing for this one, that I think carries through like late June, if I'm remembering correctly. But I'll have the links down below so that you can catch the next one that they're working on with young adults in small groups. It's a really important part of growing your own faith. It's really important just to be able to hear different viewpoints, different perspectives. For me, I end up attending our pastor's tech study almost every week to help me grow in learning different things. So if you haven't looked at thinking about doing a small group, this might be an easy way of doing it, and it's kind of a Zoom type of conversation with some of them, or a candle time. You can even watch it back later. Again, I gotta do my plug for the National Youth Gathering, which will be in Minneapolis in 2021 from June 29th through July 3rd. And I haven't heard really from anybody on that. I would love to hear more information if you're interested, or if there's things that you're wanting to hear about, or more things that you're curious about, please reach out. I've also been reaching out to people who've gone to National Youth Gatherings before. If you have photographs or want to do a little video testimonial or something of that nature, please let me know. I'd love to insert that into this so that we can help encourage people to think about going on this type of trip. Our in-depth investigation with Scooter Magruder, I just talked to him right before we did this newscast. He says he needs another week to be able to get more information. He's got another part of this story that he's really digging into. I think he's a little bit nuts, especially that we just came out with a demolition video, which I'll attach here up in the corner. That corner, this corner, I can't remember. I'll attach in the corner, which you can watch, but Scooter's been doing his thing, and I'm just letting Scooter do his thing. Finally, the one that I'm kind of excited about, and there's been a couple of people I've asked to see if this is something that they'd be interested in, is with all the social distancing and with not being able to get together for obvious reasons, it's been hard to make sure that we've been able to have communication, but it's also, as any of us would admit, we miss people. So what better way than maybe doing a social distance bike ride around the lake? So if that's something that you would be interested in, please shoot me an email, shoot me a text message, get in contact with me somehow. I would going to try getting those people together in some form or fashion, see if we can start throwing out some dates and see if we can do something with that and kind of have some fun together as we social distance but still get in some exercise and enjoy being able to talk to each other at a distance. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, something that you would be wanting to do, please reach out and contact me and let me know, and we'll see if we can make that a fun little trip. So this has been your weekday update here from First Lutheran Church. My name is Tyler Bublitz. I'm the Director of Youth and Family Ministry here at First Lutheran Church in Bemidji, and that's the news for this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week.